you can't imagine how much camaraderie there was with the priests in those days. They were different days. Now there's hardly any priest, and there's just maybe one in each parish, and they don't get together that often, so it's not the same. There was a lot more visible and feeling community about the clergy in those days. Probably the trouble of that is that in those days there was a tendency for the clergy to think they were up here and the lay people were down there and they didn't know anything, and that's not so good. And the Pope thinks we really need to get away from clericalism and things of that nature. But the good side of it is that there was a sense of community. Vatican Council finished right around the time that the diocese was started, and so we started putting the liturgy into English. And I could read Latin back then, not knowing exactly what it meant, but I could read it pretty good. But now it's nice because you can say things in English, and as time goes on, I found that there's a lot of ways to read English that makes more and more sense. And there's a lot of, I find a lot of good things going on in the church. I think a lot of the old, quote, clericalism has disappeared and modified. The priest is another good old boy rather than somebody on a high level thing. That's the way Jesus was.